Hey there guys, PK's on the phone in a lot of pain because I broke my finger and I didn't take any painkillers. And speaking of pain, let's analyze some crypto because one of the best analytical analyzers when it comes to Elliott wave, right? Now let's start with the thing, the Bitcoin thing. And I counted this being the fifth wave and then having a flat wave here with an ending diagonal. So if you want to count this as one, or this being your one, or your wave A, then I'm gonna say that wave 2 or wave B is completed, because after it we had a clean impulse. There is additional way of counting this, and that count would say that we have lower lows to grab, but since that's not my main count for the moment, I'm gonna keep on keeping on and go with this mega bullish count that we completed the wave 1 and now we're working on wave 2 of the wave 3. Now wave 2 of the wave 3 shouldn't take long to complete, and it shouldn't be a deep retracement. Now let's get into it. So this is done for me here. Like even a few weeks ago I called it to be done, and then I wanted to show you guys that there is a huge potential of this being a flat for wave 2, and I really want it to be either done or done here. I have some confluence here of a flat, expanded flat, sorry. So if you measure it from your terminus of wave 1 towards the end of your wave A, this being the first 3-wave move, and then you anchor your first point here, the second point being on your wave B with a liquidity grab here, and then your 1618 falls here, where is this, like, let's call it a demand zone. It should be revisited, but from here I want to see a strong reaction that, and it just goes. All right, we don't want this to hang there for a long time, and I don't want this wave to be deep, because if it's deep, then I don't think that we're gonna be actually doing the wave 2 of this massive wave 3, and something else might be along the lines. But I'm gonna get there if we go deeper than this. The Bitcoin, as you know, he likes to grab liquidity and then just shoots. Okay, maybe here, but I really don't want it. I want it here and I want it gone. But I'm gonna cover if something deeper goes. Is there anything else that I wanted to say here? Yeah, you should like you should just set a nice entry with a proper stop loss if you want to ride this wave. If you want to ride the tree of the whatever, you know, high chances of that happening. Or this could be just 1, 2, and then a smaller 3, 4, and 5 that's gonna end in the channel. And if we have that, then I would call this 5, 3, 5, and it's gonna be a zigzag, and it's not gonna be a wave 3 or whatever. So we want to exit this channel if we want a nice third wave. I want to penetrate this channel. Okay, so Ethereum, after the top there was a clean zigzag with a triangle, went over it. Then instead of giving us something nicely, some nice count, Ethereum gives us Cancer. So I want to call this impulse being done here. So So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this week I called 5. Then I want to say that this also could be some sort of a flat, this being the move. And it's amazingly ugly, but since it's so ugly, I'd rather just watch the let's say the liquidity grab zones, because everybody, let's say just everybody in retail, they have their stops in this area. So if Ethereum does that, picks up the stops, it can just go, and you can have your 1, 2, 3. Off it goes. So we need, after the fifth wave, we need a 3, 3, and 5. This could already be 5 here, but after I don't see anything nice forming. So I'm gonna keep it here, and for the moment, forget about Ethereum. I'm in since here I still didn't sell my position because nothing tells me here that we're gonna go down for the moment. All right, now let's talk about the reason why my hand is broken, because I held this thing. So this coin, well, there's not enough history in this chart, but this price action falls from the top of 2018. This was a 3 or something like that dollars, and I said that this could have been the bottom of the wave 4 of the macro structure on XRP. And since then I have 2 counts. I'm gonna get to the second count in a second, but I'm just gonna cover this one for the moment. So after that, I found a leading diagonal forming after the COVID low. And no matter how you count this thing, the most important thing for you to know about that move is that this was a 3-wave move. All right, so no matter how, if you put a double combo or I don't know, a double zigzag or whatever, it's not clean. I counted it in many ways. For example, this being a move, or having some sort of a diag into a WX and then triangle for your Y to be the connector. Don't care, this is the move. So 5, 3, so leading diagonal into a leading diagonal, 1, 2 into another possible leading diagonal, or 1, 2, 1, 2, and now we're making perhaps the first 3 or another 1, 2. So there's a diag here. This can be counted as a diag. I remember a long time calling this the bottom, and I didn't see any possible further development downwards on the XRP when it comes to Elliott wave perspective. How can we call this a triple expanding diagonal? Well, if this was another, the second one, 1, 2, well, this, let me just remove that one. Another diag can be formed this way. So 1 to the 2, 3, and then 4 being larger than the wave 2, 3 being larger than wave 1. And this could be your 1, 2, 3, and now we're forming some sort of a 4 and a 5. So this could be your diag again. So diag into a diag into a diag. That's really bullish. And is it possible? Like in the rules, it doesn't say that it cannot happen. And on the other hand, it's XRP, so it's a 3-wave monster. Whatever it does is just 3 waves, and up until a point where it melts faces. And the other aspect of XRP that I want to show you, okay, so this is my TradingView page, if you want to follow it. Okay, here it is. This is one of the aspects that I'm looking at as well. So since everything is a 3-wave, I don't want to neglect the fact that we could actually be still in some sort of a large triangle. So from the top of 2018 3-wave move. Then this that I called a diag, also a 3-wave structure, to the B, C, and then there is a leading diagonal that can be counted also as a into the triangle A, B, C, D, E for your wave B. And now we need a motive or impulsive wave from here to complete our wave C of this A, B, C structure zigzag. That it would be just a wave D, and then we need another 3-wave move that can be shallow, that doesn't have to go that deep. It can be a liquidity grab as well. It just doesn't, it shouldn't, it cannot overpass the origin of this wave. So if normally the trend line should be respected, maybe some wicks, I don't know, and then off we go. And that would be like the last holding time for XRP if you're a holder since then. And with the news of SEC, perhaps this might not be the count. Perhaps it's going to be actually just a leading diag into a leading diag into another leading diag, and off we go. So when do we know? Well, we know if this here, this top here, gets obliterated, then we know that the triangle is dead and that we're gonna have our new highs. All right, something to think about. EOS is still not clean to me. I thought of this being try to pull some sort of impulse here, but I also mentioned a long time ago that there is a possibility that we hit another low. So this is a move for me. So what is this? This is a flat. This being an A, B, and C, a zigzag, and then an A, B, C zigzag. Now we need an impulse structure. So it's so ugly, god damn it. All right, so first 1, 2, and then the micro 1, 2 that I believe could be done here. Why? Because I have a blue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 being done. That would be 3 of the blue, and then the 4, and we do have an impulse here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. So I ended the 5th here. I thought of making a triangle as well here, but like this being A, B, no, it doesn't work. All right, let's say that the wave 3 is done somewhere there. What do we have? We still have one more impulse to complete. Now is this the move? Dear God. Right, everything is deleted. Okay, is this the move? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Have some support here, and perhaps go from there. I really want to see something serious like that. Is it gonna be from here? Maybe. Well, if it's gonna be from here, I have to show you. Where is EOS? There we go. So it's pretty unclear, but for example, this is the only thing that I can work with. So if this was the ultimate bottom, I can build a wave 1 or A into the WX triangle Y for your wave 2, and then either complete something there as a C, A, B, C, or maybe we're gonna have C even further up, or this can develop into wave 3 and then 4 and 5. I want something significant to happen before I can say that the bottom is in. For the moment I don't have that. So if we do have this, then okay, I can be more certain that we could actually long the retrace. At this point, we're just gambling, and I don't have much more to show you guys when it comes to EOS. All right, AAVE is pretty clean when it comes to the first impulse wave, and then I'm gonna cover again the whole thing. All right, so I call this first move W into a triangle A, B, C, D, and E, B, and then this C, so zigzag with the triangle in between. This is your X. Then we had an impulse into your A, B, C flat for the B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for the C, for your wave Y, potential bottom. Now either we have 1 and a 3 wave move, and off we go for the 3, this being the wave 1 here, and you potentially wanna long if it's corrective and 3 wave move into the golden zone. But if not, if this is another wave X that can manifest in barrier triangle, descending barrier triangle. I want to note something about barrier triangles. I have to repeat that every time. When it comes to barrier triangle, wicks are accepted. For example, normally we know that wave D cannot go further than the wave B, but in barrier triangle it's okay if the whole larger picture, let's say, plays the ball. Now let's say that this actually happens, that you have another third wave zigzag happening, just because there was a wick or liquidity grab here, you are gonna evade of calling this a triangle, a descending barrier triangle, just because of this invalidation. And that's not the way you're supposed to be looking at Elliott wave. Okay, so either 2, or this is gonna be a knee, and we're gonna have another zigzag for the wave Z. That would be a triple zigzag. We have barrier triangle invalidation level, so we want this C to be destroyed, because it takes a lot of time already to form this second X. So what is the play? If Bitcoin decides to go up, we're gonna long this, and everything is gonna go. And if it decides to go back to the freaking Stone Age, well, this is gonna go as well, I think. Anyway, 3 wave move should be longed with a proper risk to reward ratio. Okay, so this, let's go to the, okay, you as well, and thank you so much, far too kind. Daily, sorry guys, I'm broken, can't be that fast. All right, I want this to have some sort of a impulse, proper impulse. I want here to feel that something is done. For the moment, this is, wait, this is logarithmic. Okay, it looks like it's done when you look at this linear scale. So 1, 2 with the inner impulse for the wave 3, and now I already talked about this. This could be the 4, but it doesn't have to. It can be A, B, C flat, and this could be your wave 4, and now we need a motive wave to complete the 5th wave. Since we don't have that for the moment, let's consider that this is the bottom of Neo, and I'm gonna go into this. Let's do 4 hours. So if this wave, impulsive wave, was C, as I mentioned, off the flat. Then we need a motive here that I don't see for the moment. What I see for the moment is some sort of a disaster, but it is what it is. This is old. This is old. Okay, let's do that. And let's say that there was an impulse with the W, with a zigzag W, zigzag X, and this to me looks like a 3-wave move for the moment. I cannot find an impulse here. I can find an impulse here. Delete that just for the clearance. There was a liquidity grab here, and after it we do have an impulse. All right. So 1, perhaps 2, and then we have a 1, and now it's your choice if you wanna, perhaps it's a triangle or something, if you wanna long that. We're gonna see how it behaves. For the moment I don't see a motive wave, a diag perhaps, but I really don't see it for the moment. Downwards that would actually kill this low and invalidate the bottom. This looks alright, to be honest. There is an impulse. Have to work with what we have. Okay, ORAI chain. Not much happened since the last time I looked at this. I still think we're gonna have another low or a wave Z to grab some liquidity and stops. We did have a nice reaction after the golden zone that I cannot really be sure about if it's impulsive or just corrective. Anyhow, I said that during the summer we're gonna have some sort of accumulation on this coin, and summer it is. So either this is some sort of a triangle here. So your wave, this is gonna be your wave A. Right, because we need ABCWX, ABCY, X, and then we need 5, 3, 5 to complete something, right? This is my primary. Again, doesn't have to be because triple zigzags are rare. So this can be one and then the struggle of forming a second wave, and then off we go. However, I think that this is coming, and then another low, perhaps off we go. The last thing that I'm gonna check is ZIL, just a local count that I'm not so secure in. I thought that we have something nice here, but it went so deep that I lost my faith. However, after the 535, we did have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive structure, and now if we have A, B, golden zone, SMC structures here, yeah, you can give it a try. Why not? Just put your stop losses, and I don't want to go to the macro. I'm tired of ZIL because not a lot of volume in this coin, so the Elliott wave cannot be easy to spot. Again, back to this. That's all you got for the moment on ZIL, and if it goes well, lucky you. All right, guys. Thank you for your attention, and have a lovely day.